Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome to Can't Catch a Break. I am DJ and Dr. Charlene Johnson. Thank you all for listening to Can't Catch a Break. Yes. We really appreciate you all taking out your busy schedule to listen to Can't Catch a Break. I know it's been a while since we ain't been on, but we're back. We're back. Okay, well, we have a good episode on today. I know y'all probably busy, those that are working, probably resting. I understand that. I want to talk about something very important. We have a good episode on today, and I really appreciate y'all for taking out y'all busy schedules to listen to Can't Get a Break. So I'm gonna give you a big clap. Yes, I appreciate you. Appreciate you. We love you. We love you. And we're not here to be critical or judge anyone. We're here to speak the facts. We're here to share knowledge. We don't take away from anyone. We find facts by studying, finding proof. Yes, proof. That's the truth. When you find the proof, you got to search for the proof. You got to seek out the truth. Okay, so that's what we do. Okay, we're not here to be critical once again or judge anyone. We're just talking about what's taking place in American society issues. There's a lot of issues people need to talk about to better, to get better, and some people don't want to talk about it to help people get better. And that's so long as we on this earth, we're gonna have problems. You're gonna have issues. You're gonna have things that happen, but you can do things in a peaceful and a normal and bring it to people together in an understanding way. It's good to disagree and agree, okay? So there's nothing wrong with that. Okay, now on today's episode. Okay, I once went over this a while back. But when I'm looking at the media, the news, I'm looking at what's really taking place here. Is that I know Christians and all evangelicals. I'm sorry. You know, um, some people see things different. They do. Okay, when it comes to the president of the United States, when it comes to the laws, and but at the same time, the law is the law. The Constitution is the Constitution, right? And the law is for the lawless. Okay. Now we have seen now. What we're seeing now is like a takeover. We're seeing a takeover. We're seeing that um, you know the higher ups and the government officials are not obeying the court order. Okay, and we see it right now in the White House. And there's nothing we could talk. It's freedom of speech. It's the Constitution, and to a point where they can make laws from Congress to the Senate to really hurt people. And what we're seeing right now, um, we're seeing right now that what's taking place is about greed, corruption. We're seeing that right now. Yes, it seems like the Congress, when it comes to the Democrats and Republicans, the Democrats are standing up. Okay, they are following the law. But when you look at the Republican Party, these are ones that I say fake. I say they're fake Republicans. I'm not here. I'm just being honest. Okay, the real Republicans that I know wouldn't dare do what they're doing right now. Okay, they obeyed the Constitution, the rule of law. These Republicans in Congress right now, or in the Senate, are literally just deliberately looking on a man, Donald Trump, who is being defiant, who has said things when he come in office, what he's going to do with the economy. But yeah, he got so much authority over the purse. Why is that? The Congress holds the purse, right? If you know your Constitution, right? The Congress, okay, they're the one with the purse, okay, the money. But yet, it seems like with all these executive orders, there's so many of them. He's even from the school, from the Social Security, from people jobs, the VA, veterans. I mean, it's so many executive orders going out right now. It is horrible. And it's not helping, it's hurting. Tariffs. See, they need to do this. Get a power, take that power back from the president when it comes to tariffs. The executive orders need to be, rewritten in a vote, though, to reform all this because we in no communist country, are we? Authoritarian country, are we? A dictatorship country, are we? And not many people are on edge right now. The Christians are wondering, about things, when it comes to the churches, with the Constitution, and many people are right now are baffled by what we're seeing right now because we see the rule of law is not being obeyed. Due process, wow, due process. Do you know when you hear a president that says he don't know about the Constitution? Then when he swear an oath, when he don't know, he gotta let his lawyers look at. This is the first time I ever heard that. Out of all the presidents I seen George W. Bush, Reagan, I seen Clinton, Barack Obama, but he says I had to let my lawyers look at that, huh? So it just tells you where he at when it comes to the law of obeying it. Okay, when it comes to him telling judges, we never seen a president, no matter if a Republican or Democrat, attack judges like this. I mean, really call judges out. There's a lot of judges that right now are probably scared right now of what's going on because you got people are really radical out here that will try to go and try to do anything because of what they're seeing what's coming out of the White House and who they side they jumping on. But I think judges need protection too. I think it shouldn't be the U.S. Marshals. I think or get a like Booker did, trying to get a law through the Senate where these judges can be protected by the marshals because when all the Department of Justice had the authority, but at the same time you have a president that is in defiance. So who knows? Okay, about the judge says, hey, go have that person in contempt, and U.S. Marshals might say, my Department of Justice is run by who? Bondi and Trump. Okay, so that's another problem we see. But the thing is, if you pass a law that says, okay, we give that control, okay, to the courts, guess what? Then it wouldn't happen. See, the thing is, what's going to happen is that they're going to have to judge. The only way judges going to have to do is use the local law enforcement, so state authority, to get to the those that are being defiant. That's what's going to take because we're seeing this country is hurting, man. People are hurting. Lives are at stake. Education is at stake. And God sees this. Yeah, God does see this. God don't like it either. People are praying for this, but this is evil at its best. Yes, this is evil at its best, y'all. When we look at it, okay, and many people don't want to talk about, they try to say, well, I think we should just pray about it, and but at the same time, you hear, it's gonna affect you. If anything that comes to money, when it comes to your job or paying taxes, you're going to be affected by companies go out of businesses. Okay, hospital closes. Okay, you see a shrinkage of businesses. I mean, they're closing. Prices of grocery goes up, medicine, everything, and that's what we're on the verge right now to a recession. Okay, but you got scared politicians. Why is that? Why are y'all so scared? Why are y'all so scared? The ones, I mean, the voters voted you in to help hold the law, not you know rejected by listening to a man that who's in a minute we see he's getting rich, Bitcoin, and this coin going over there and dealing with foreigners. He's getting a $400 million jet plane. This is foreigners. The Amani clause the Amani clause states in the Constitution that you should have no dealings. He's breaking laws. This is corruption, and many media outlets, I see on TV and I listen to. They tell the truth, and the federal courts, um, they can't hold uh, his cabinet in contempt when they agree with his disobedience and his ways of being way where it's corruption. Yeah, they can be held in civil contempt, failing to comply. Okay, that's you're disrespecting the court authority. You get fines, even incarceration. And that's what needs to be done because right now, there should be a stop to this. You know, right now the people are not happy. It's people that voted Trump in, and they're looking at Trump like, man, how could you do us like this? You didn't help us. You got us lost. We lost our jobs, and federal jobs, and you're messing with our 401k savings. We voted for you, but it seems like you're more for your billionaire friends. Yes. Okay, so let a guy come in, Elon Musk come in, and he a Doge, he goes in and talking about he getting waste, fraud, and abuse. But when you look at it, what he do? He gets $600 million contracts. Okay, you talking about due process when it comes to illegal immigrants, but you let South African people come over here that they said it was a war, but it's not. It's not. So what is going on is because what? He's your friend, Elon Musk. He's doing him favors because he gave you that $250 million for your campaign. And the judge in Wisconsin, you see what happens? They what? Thought they was gonna buy the judge over there? No, this is unwillfully and is disregard the law. Yeah, and the president, I mean, if he disregard uh, that court orders, okay, and he don't execute the laws, that's Article 2 of the Constitution. Is leading to impeachment proceedings. And the Supreme Court, you are, they are not uh, into politics. It's separate. Every branch is separate. But yet, you continue on. And see, that's why we go to school. Because we learn about history. We learn about the Constitution. We learn about things, the laws. You know your rights. Know what you're, as a citizen, know your rights. Yes. Know your rights. Everything as when it comes to the Constitution, the law, the rule of law supersedes. Yes. And we see this government defiance, and we see what's going on, and other like other federal agencies. If they can't get the U.S. Marshal, they can get other agencies to appoint to go after people that the courts have, the judges have ordered in contempt. Yeah, get the judges their their protection. Okay, judges aren't there. They're not for politics. Okay, they're there for the law, and we seeing it's been broken. hmm And see, like during the times of Andrew Jackson, the 1930s. Remember that? If y'all know about history, when he disregarded the Supreme Court ruling that in the Cherokee Nation. So what happened? Things took a turn in it. Okay, and so you got to understand what's happening here. And then Abraham Lincoln on a habeas corpus. President don't have the power. I heard Christy Nome says it's the president, the habeas corpus. Sure, I know what habeas corpus means to a senator. She didn't even know. But they only going by what Trump says. What about the law? When you look at that, it makes people look at TV and say, who are these people that's in the cabinet that don't know the law? Okay? For real, it looks like it. It's unconstitutional. You can't change that. It's not you. It's you can't change that. So I figure like this: when we see right now, all these court orders are being defied. You know, we seeing that the executive orders has been so many of them, and people are winning. Courts are winning. Judges, they are winning these because it's after Project 2025. The day one when they direct before the election, they were saying it. Kamala Harris and was talking about Project 2025, what he was going to do to you, he's doing exactly what he said he going to do when he was 10. Okay, in 2026, next year, the Lord's will, the Lord don't come back because right now there's so much stuff going on right now. God is not pleased with what's going on. It's because His mercy and grace that He's not coming back. But we don't know. He might pop up the sky any day now. I'm not trying to scare nobody, anything, but I'm saying we are in a wicked world right now. We are in a wicked world right now. Okay? God wants everybody to live a quiet and peaceful life. He don't like that. And people gonna find out. Little by little, because we see things that happen with our weather, ozone layer, climate change. We see things like that when the ocean, when the fires, when the wind. There's a sign, y'all. Tornadoes, hurricanes, that God is trying to get people attention. The ones that wake people up. I'm coming back. I'm coming back. But y'all making me come back. Y'all gonna make me come back faster because y'all are into y'all wicked and sinful ways of hating people to a point that y'all think y'all bigger than me. Well, and that's today. You look at it now. Who they call king in the White House? Trump. The Bible says God is a jealous God. In the Old Testament, you read that. If y'all read your Bibles, okay, He's a jealous God. He said, "Thou shalt have no other gods before me." And then these people are making Him out of a God look like it. Okay, it's by the grace of God that God ain't came back on this earth now. Because I know people are praying and crying out, Lord, to see children suffer. They can't get their medical expense and their bills. Disabled children, education, meals cut for children, going home, get up and you go overseas, you look at Africa and all that. They can't eat food. And over here now, these children, okay, because there was so much hunger on the street, in America. There's a program called SNAP to help feed the children. But now it's being taken away. USAID, it was over there funding people to help out with hunger and all that. A lot of people are going to go under because of this evilness in the White House. Let's call it what it is. A president that disregards court orders. Okay. The first 100 and something days, it's been pandemonium, chaos. Not a true budget in sight. A budget right now that want to rip, cause a $5 trillion more debt ratio, add more to it. The Moody credit, United States has their own credit rating. The Moody credit, it will be horrible. America, right? Other countries are laughing at us. The church is praying. I believe that. I believe the churches are praying. I believe everybody praying. And nobody, no matter what no one says, anyone that says that Trump's doing a good job, no, he isn't. He's hurting people. People's lives are being destroyed. Okay, nothing good's coming out of this. Okay, it's chaos. And they let him back in office. They let him back in office. Because of what? Because of the economy or because of immigration. One was immigration, okay, let's admit to that. And then people were mad over that. So then that was one of them. Then another one was with the high price of grocery. That was another one. But to get in office and don't do nothing with it, bring down the food, grocery prices, don't do anything but say what you're going to bring, kind of steady raising prices on everything and making companies, it's a mess. Telling law firms what they can't do, going out to colleges, university, if they're on the DEI programs, and really, it's a mess. Look at our airplane system. Who's running that? How many crashes we have? But you say it was DEI. No, it wasn't. It's evil. You had people with experiences that were there, and they were flying the planes. Now you got pandemonium. Evil don't evil will not prevail when it comes to good. I'm telling you, evil is a failure. So when you do it that way, it'll become failure, and that's what we've been saying. Yes. So I just want to share with you about what Congress can do. They can go in, but we got Republican Congress here now, so they're fighting everything when it comes to uh, laws that are going to help the people. They letting the president take over the purse. Okay, and it's unconstitutional, really, because he got to get Congress approval, but he ain't for the 120 days, 22 days, whatever. It's been pandemonium. Bitcoin, selling coins with foreigners. His kids are getting rich. Uh, so much going on with this president. I mean, really, in history, when people look at this in history, they're gonna see a nation that crumbled. You saw the 1930s, 20s, like that. Look at this now. This nation is crumbling. Okay, Commander in Chief, Memorial Day. My family fought in wars, but what you say about generals and what you say about losers and suckers, we never had that. No president have never done that. No Republican or Democrat. But we see this one here, President Trump, convicted felon. I know y'all getting mad, but I'm speaking of facts, right? Convicted felon, right? Huh? Convicted felon, huh? Right? Convicted felon, okay? And they let him back in, okay? I never thought you can be a felon and get elected as a president. So that tells the other people that's a felon, we got rights. If the president got rights, we got rights too. Hmm? What are you saying? And people voted this president in, and they are paying for it. The ones that are okay, because he was seeking vengeance. You see what he did? He get back in there. He started attacking people, going after people that he had fallouts with. He's attacking them. Look at all the lists. You go for the FBI. You look at Christopher. Uh, the last FBI director was good. He was good. And this one we got Patel turned a museum, turned the FBI into a museum, a build. I mean, come on. When you look at what he's saying, a book got gangsters, okay? Oh, and you see people right now are certain crimes that commit crimes from, I don't care who it is, anybody when it comes to Congress or Senate, when it comes to investing on the stock market, is doing corrupt things. Uh, guess what? In the stock market, guess what? They need to be held accountable. Any of them. I said, yeah. I'm Republican or Democrat. No, this is not the way that America is. We're a rule of law. What is wrong? Okay? What is wrong? But we need to go back to God. One nation under God, right? One nation under God, right? Yes, one nation under God. We need to go back to that. We need to, the America need to ask God for forgiveness. America need to say, Lord, look, we have done this wrong. You know who you are. I'm not here to judge no one, but God knows. He knows. We're getting closer and closer to the end times, people. And everybody's going to be judged, whether you're here on earth now or you're not on earth. When it's all said and done, we all got to stand before God. Yeah, it's real. So why you got a chance to change your hearts and mind? I'm not knocking on anybody's faith or anything, but that's the right thing to do. That's the right thing to do. Tell the congressman or in the Senate, tell them that, hey, you know what? I voted for you, and you're supposed to be working for the people. And if you're not doing it, I'm gonna vote you out. Whether you're Republican, Democrat, you got to make a stand. Because right now, what's going on right now, the Bible talks about this. The Bible talks about this. Loves himself more than God. Perilous times is here. So what we gonna do? November 2026, what you gonna do? You gonna vote for change? I'm not talking about politicals. I'm talking about changing people's lives when it comes to their food, their jobs, their homes. I'm talking about something that's their health care, something that's gonna help people. There's no perfect world. Remember, no perfect people, but there is also the people can make a difference. Yes, they can. They can make a difference, and what we gotta do, we got to stand up. And I know those podcasters out there that's listening, hey, let's talk. I want to talk to you. I want to talk. Can't Catch a Break. Would love to speak with you. Yes, I know a lot. Me and Dr. Sharp, we know a lot. Yes, we have. So it comes to reality that if the people don't come together and work together, the things will not get done. It'll always be chaos and pandemonium. It's gonna be lies, 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 lies. So we're seeing right now. Yeah. So that's what America is at right now, people. Okay, this is what America is at right now.
Powered by Riverside FM.
Yes. Yes. Thank you all for listening to Can't Catch a Break. I am DJ and Dr. Charlene Johnson. You know what? Keep your head up. Be positive. Motivate someone. Remember, the best is yet to come. Change coming. And for God don't come back, change coming. I'm talking about, I know if we're not talking about men, we're talking about what God gonna do. That's what we're looking at. We're not looking at men. Put your trust in no man, put your trust in God. But we're looking at the change gonna come in. Even though how this world is when it comes to people living a life of peace and joy and happiness. It's gonna happen. Because everybody doesn't deserve what's taking place right now. No matter what color you are, what background you're from, you don't deserve it. Because you know what I'm saying, you're human. It's to love people, forgive people. That's what we're supposed to do. That's what we're supposed to do. This nation is not found on paganism. It's not found on idol worshiping. It's found on the one nation under God. From the beginning. Yeah. Other than that, we wouldn't been here if God didn't put the people here. Okay, no matter who you are. So thank you all. Please subscribe. Poll me if you have any. Just want to, hey, poll me. So please subscribe. You see, Can't Catch a Break comes on. A lot of shows. But we're here to talk about the facts, the truth, the issues that affect us as human beings. Church or non-church. Let's go. Let's go for it, okay? All right. Thank you all once again for listening to Can't Catch a Break. Y'all have a fantastic and a wonderful and a blessed and a prosperous day every day. Bye-bye.
Every dog must have his day. I will do this.